And here we are, the day the front office gets worried. Week 1 of Season 2 for the Chupacabras, who had a really good finish to last season and just could not get enough over the hill, over the hump to get into the postseason. It did not help that the rest of the conference was very good. We had teams that were, I believe, even 10 wins missing the playoffs. So while we did finish strong, this conference is really tough, and because of that, there was really not much of a chance at 7-10. We are now going to be starting off week 1, though, with the Warthogs. The Des Moines Warthogs, of course, are still in this conference, so it does mean a lot, and that NFC East is really tough. Silverbacks, maybe not one of those teams, but the Warthogs definitely were. We do have some updates to the team. Of course, as a publicly owned team, we're always going to be looking for suggestions. We're going to be hearing out the fans. And with that being said, this is what the starting lineup looks like. You have Weipler at the left guard position, Falele at right guard, and then Manu at right tackle. That's how the offensive line is going to look. A little bit different from maybe preseason looks. Of course, we look at some of the other players on the offense, like the quarterback, Braden Donnelly, making a number change to number 8, which I think is pretty good. The problem is, doesn't have those legs, right? He's a very accurate quarterback, the most accurate of the preseason guys, but with this offensive line struggling the way it did, for how long will he even survive, let alone remain the starter? We also have a lack of morale, which, I mean, would you not as well? Would you not have a lack of morale? Looking at the defensive line, nothing really changes, but we do, of course, have a lot of high hopes for Malachi Maynard sitting at right end. I mean, look at the finesse, look at the block shed. This is a guy that we're expecting to climb right up there with Pierce very quickly and make this one of the better edge duos in the league. I can't exactly tell if Maynard's superstar or X Factor. I'm not even sure if you get the XP associated with that dev, acceleration at least, until they're actually revealed. So I won't be able to tell, maybe. I think when they're hidden, they don't get... If they're an X Factor, even if they're hidden, I don't think they get the boost. Maybe I'm wrong, but that would be kind of pointless if they did, because then it's like, oh, well, we know, But at the corners, everything stays the same. Trice at 1, Harden at 2, Fant at 3. I will say Fant, there's a good chance he might move up to 2, very early on, maybe even as early as the next game. But Willie Greenfield, number 4, a guy that I also would not put it past to maybe climb his way up, as there's really no, I would say, ties or loyalty for us at this position. It's just up in the air. It is very volatile right now. DT, there's just not a lot of talent, so anything goes really across the board. But this is, kind of the update for the Week 1 roster. We did also already take care of the weekly strategy. We now need to take a look, though, at the Warthogs, see what kind of players they may have added to their squad, what positions they got better at. Of course, Jalen Hurts is QB1, Ewers at number 2. Running back 1 is Ramondre Stevenson. They're happy with what they got. They got Giles, but definitely not a high draft capital kind of pick, as maybe even a UDFA. At least that's the way it looks. Looking at wide receivers, nothing really changes too much here either, as they're all just, the guys from last year, which is not a problem. They got a really good unit there. Tight end, Travis Purcell, a lot of potential there, but obviously Dalton Schultz is a much better player right now. Left tackle is Darisaw. Left guard is the rookie Garrett Scholes. Looks very solid there, 74 overall. They've fixed one of their positions. Cushenberry's a decent center. Bates, they definitely need to replace at right guard. Actually, they might have. Is that not a rookie right there? It is not. Okay, well, never mind. Joe Alt, really good. So they've got one of the best tackling units in the entire league. Chase Young, he's an okay left end. Zedarius Smith is actually a pretty underrated right end. Defensive tackles, they're okay, especially at Oliver. He's very good. Left out, very athletic. Middle linebacker, athletic and smart. And then right outside linebacker, decent athleticism. Not the best linebacking unit in the world. Corners, Benford's a very good player, just not that athletic. Tyson Campbell, however, a guy that he can, if he turns it around, has the frame, has the athleticism, can be that guy. Free safety, definitely just a bridge player. Strong safety, Newbin's a very solid player across the board. Kickers, they got a new one, Newbie, very fitting name for him. Very good accuracy already, just not the best in kick power, but dependable, it seems, and then Camarda, very athletic, good punter. And we already have an upgrade point for Mr. Nick Martin, who, does he even go up in overall? I don't think he did. 3-to-man coverage, 1-to-zone. Obviously, his biggest issue is that coverage. It is horrible. We have an updated scouting list as well. Our national focus is going to be quarterback safety. I don't want safety as a focus, but all the quarterback ones were very limited, as you'll see here. It was either quarterback safety, quarterback tight end, or middle linebacker with a secondary in quarterback, and I think quarterback is still by far the biggest positional need. There's a reason why we had a 6-way position battle at the position. Last thing, we got some storylines to take care of, which I think the best storyline has been just the support on this series. A lot of likes, a lot of comments. That's the best part. Just, I love seeing that, interacting and talking about things. We try to implement most of the suggestions, not all of them, but most of them. What area of the team is the weakest? Arguably I don't know. Last year, we kind of lost our season because of the defense. Then they're going to be like, oh, yeah, it's weak? Well, make the offense better. Yep, I knew it. I hate her every damn year with this lady. What is the strongest part of this team? Look at his face. He's like, I've never heard those words in my life. I think running game, though. What do you mean? What's a passing game? What's a running game? Can you be more specific? Running back, our offensive line sucks. He kind of is, not going to lie. We're going to choose the lowest one because we already have all the morale drops we need. More than 10 touchdowns, we'll always do the rushing. 10 touchdowns, I think, is very doable, but 1,300 rushing yards, unless you're just the worst ever, you should be able to hit that. What do we get? Oh, it just doesn't even say anything. And then we have this one, which is going to ask us probably about our win total, which, is there an option to say under 4, just to be safe? Last year, we were 1 off of hitting them, by the way. I think it was like 8 to 9. The fans are curious. What? What about... What am I supposed to handle? What? Why do they cut that out there? He will probably play. Yeah, I know who we're talking about. Surely he's going to play. Are you sure? You'd be missing out on a lot of... I'm sure. Who? Who is it? What? Hello? Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. That is something we've done. We are Fox Sports. Let's get in. And here we go at home to start the season. Scattaboo, obviously a very solid rookie campaign despite really a non-consistent passing attack and a very rough set of blocks most of the time, but he still found a way. Ali looking to still be running back 2, looked great. Oh, I thought we were playing against the Grinch there, like a little green beard, but just a little flare. You can't. There's so much lighting going on around here, like a damn rave. But of course, going to try to start off strong against, once again, a very solid Warthogs team. Very good QB1, got really good weapons, maybe even the best wide receiver duo, even trio in the league. Great, one of the best tackle duos in the league. They have a very good offense. If our offense struggles against, an arguably weaker defense, their offense is just going to completely dominate this game. There's just no way. There's just no way. But let's see it, as we are going to be kicking this thing off first. Usually something we see quite often, right? Usually. But let's go out there and try to get a stop. Oh, he's breaking off tackles, but he is going backwards. 22-yard line. That's not a bad start for the defense. As here comes Jalen Hurts. I'm not sure if they're even going to show his last season his numbers or not. It's just going to show his overall, which he's basically he's an ideal 89 overall. Some would call that ideal. But yeah, last I'll bring it up. Once again, appreciate all the likes and all that. If you want to leave a like, you can, but I don't think we're going to be doing like goals much this season. I think we're just going to do daily episodes. There's no way we're already cooked. He can get this. He can get this. He can get this. He can get this. With 2 games an episode. Yep, that's great. That's a great talking point. Did we actually press? Because, everyone else across the board doesn't look like they're pressing. That was depressing. So it was a press. The other side we do pretty well on. That's Olave, I'm pretty sure, too. But yeah, Nico Collins just completely cooks him. Harden. What are we going to do with you? Can't get 1 point across without instantly giving up points. Just 1 point. I just had one thing to say. And then, you know, all the great highlight plays either side of the ball can, you know, get things going. But no, let's just give him a touchdown on the first play of the season. Lovely. Well, here comes the rookie. Not a lot of pressure on you. You know, you just have to try and combat a one-play touchdown drive as, man, what a guy. I heard you like a little drop back with your pass game, you know? Run the ball with Scadaboo. He's going to be like, oh, crap, I forgot we run the ball because preseason we didn't really do a whole lot of it as we were really trying to, you know, sort out this quarterback position. And I don't know, even though he is QB1, I don't know if he's necessarily earned the role or job of captain just yet. As Scadaboo is going to try to cut it back. Looking really slow there, I can't lie. We get another 2 yards. I'm wondering if they think we're going to throw the ball. We got a lot of quarter tight ends in here. Got a lot of misdirections and whatnot. We're going to take a quick look inside to Broden, who will, I think, yeah, do enough for the first down. Kind of taunting a guy there. I'm kind of threw to his own guy there, to be fair, but there we go. Obviously an elite start to this drive. Took us 3 plays to get 10 yards. Like barely 10 yards, as Scadaboo is doing worse than 2 yards per carry now with a gain of nothing. A little crosser look with the zig. Play action is always scary, even if it's like a short play action. We talked about it. We literally talked about it. I mean, we ran past, and then we start off the next series, next set of downs with a run. Hey, maybe they're going to run pass again. Nope. They saw it coming, and we instantaneously get sacked. Wayne is open, and that's a great throw. Donnelly to Wayne to the 42. Wayne definitely had the most consistent preseason outside of maybe tight end. I think Gadsden had a really good season too, preseason as well. But great throw. Leads Wayne. It needs to be a good throw. I mean, if it's behind him like we've seen all preseason, even from Donnelly himself, it might be a pick 6. All right, now that they've chilled with, I think was it an Imagine Dragons song? It was some sort of song. Imagine some blocks. How about that? But try not to get copyright striked here. The AI bot hearing a little bit of music in the back. Wait. Is that the sound of us making some money? Please stop. Relax. As they are going to be coming at us. There's the rookie Swain. He's got room. He's got separation to the 18-yard line. Good quick look as they are obviously coming with the blitz. All right, they are very light here. I mean, if this isn't at least 5 yards, I don't love our run game this season, as it really shouldn't have been 5 yards, but Scadaboo was like, wait a minute. Are you saying if we don't get at least 5 yards, you're not going to run the ball that much this year? That's kind of what I'm saying. You know that? That's, believe it or not, what I'm going to say. And what a throw by Donnelly, and just a really tough catch for Swain as he doesn't bring it down. Again, not giving us much time to really react. But Donnelly does handle it. And that's a tough one, and it's overthrown. Wayne for a touchdown. Might have been a little bit of a bump. I don't think it's a flag on them. More just our guys running into each other. Saw the read late. Figured we could still get it to him, and I don't know whose fault it is, but it's still a field goal. Yeah, I think Wayne kind of like changes slightly, alters path because of the corner coming in. So it's just enough to like fingertip the ball pretty much. But regardless of the point, once again, it's going to force a field goal, which we do hit. We get on the board. Problem is, they got on the board with one play. It took us $1 billion, as they're going to RPO to the outside. And I had to hold my breath, but I was about to say, we're not going to give a one-play touchdown. That's fantastic. Harmon over the middle. Obviously, we've got empty, and that's a double move. And, of course, Jalen Hurts going to run for the first down. Kind of struggling to keep up with that double move inside. I think we did enough. We carried him up to the other safety, as they are going to get some pretty good blocks, but thankfully from the backside, the rookie, Maynard, coming in. Is there anything more iconic than putting a damn arm brace on a pass rush? I don't think there is, all right? I'm glad he has forearm issues, bicep issues, something, as we are going to force a 3rd and 3. I don't love man covers, but I also just, the press, man. I think he beat him again, so I had to kind of cover it. And there goes a coverage sack as he's winding him up, shooting it. Of course, Maynard's going to get a hand in on that one, but Justin Rogers comes away with a sack that's going to force a punt, and the rush is on. We're actually going to return this ball. Ali Oh, good move, despite getting 0 blocks. We had 2 guys coming in, 1 blocker. I was like, okay, we're going to have to make 1 miss. Nope, we're going to make them both miss. I think the rule of thumb should always be if you can field the ball and make a football move, you should always field it, right? You never know how that ball is going to bounce. As Scattaboo, the hole just completely closes up. Do you see Donnelly looking at the ground? He's already like, what is happening this year? It's over for me as Scattaboo gets about 2. Got a little out for Swain. Swain will get it, and with that speed, gets the first down. Not a great throw, but a good enough one. It wasn't completely behind him. It was a little behind him, but just not completely to where he had to spin around. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but for the things I've seen from Swain so far, there's a good chance this guy's going to get a captain's badge. Oh, come on! Good effort by Scattaboo. We're going to lose 4. Gadsden completely misses his block. I mean, I'm committed to the run game a lot more than I normally be committed to the run game after a fail, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And we're going to take Broden. That's a perfect throw. Broden lowering the shoulder for 14. I really like this play action. I just don't like the play action to this side. And we do... Oh, nice bounce off by Scattaboo. 4 yards. I mean, this guy's just taking a punishment. And not the good kind. There's a bunch of men here. Unless that's what you're into. Maybe it's the good kind for you. Outside, Steffens. Crazy commentary. First down. We're going to go streak Swain, but once again, looking for a quick look. It's a tough one, but that will be underthrown for a pick. Don't get me wrong. He's not necessarily crazy. Oh, they're going to pick 6 this. All right. He just fell so hard on the ground. Oh, no. Who is that? Who is that? It is Tyson Campbell. I figured, but I didn't know for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not necessarily open, but you throw that out in front of him, and it's probably caught for a big play, but unfortunately he is behind him. It was actually kind of feeling like a pretty special start, and for the first time ever with this team, in a good way. As, oh, there we go. Finally some room. Scattaboo for 10. They're going to call 9.5. Just like my doctor does every time he measures it. We'll try again. Inches. Nothing's guaranteed with this team, so I'm just going to get my first down. We've already carried the ball 10 times, which is not for a very successful rate. I'm going to go right back to the ground. We got 3 minutes left in the second. Trying to make this the final drive. They are getting crazy pushes on us right now. They are obviously... It sucks knowing they're blitzing, but not really having a counter to it. And we just... I mean, we got a really good set of blocks in there considering it was a blitz. I just didn't love the looks. Should have taken Wayne, but I'll be honest. We had 3 guys on the right. This was my primary look, that right side. Had Broden. I mean, this guy's angling scared me. Looking at Swain, it's a perfect play. I mean, unless you throw a dime to it. Ali, it's another tough look, but it is open if you really want to take it. It's just, it's low percentage looks, but should have taken one or looked back to Wayne. Now we're just going verticals. Trying to create something out of nothing. And they're going to leave Swain open. It's a perfect throw. Swain to the 50. That's a terrible decision. 2-minute warning, 14-3. If we're not going to put someone right in our face, we're probably going to find the read. As they look like they're blitzing again, they will. Screen passes out there. Pretty damn good block. Scattaboo tries to make a play. Gets about 9. Clock is zooming a little bit. Broden's got speed and size in case, we get desperate. Wayne. Short, little in. We'll call one timeout. It sucks because we are obviously a short pass type of offense, even though we try not to be. So you kind of need these like little zigs. That's a bad throw, man. If that's outside, that's 10, 15 out of bounds. Instead, we're stuck in bounds. Not forced to hurry up, but sort of pressured into it. And that is a drop. It's a tough catch again because it's just behind him. Wayne always looking for the flag. And you know what? I don't care how sad it is. I respect it. We're going to go back to Wayne. And there goes Wayne! Oh, I thought he was going to score. I mean, that was even less covered than the pick. I mean, I feel like this is a 1,000 IQ play, no? Running the inside zone after a timeout. Almost worked. Like, you're calling a timeout because you're worried about the clock. Why would you, run the ball? I don't know if I love this. Let's do it. Got a little bit of time left. Steffens. Oh my God, he misses the throw. Is that me or is that him? I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out who the hell is running what. I think Swain is on the Actually, no, it's Broden on the short. About to throw to that side. I can't get the time on. Oh, this line. I mean, we have to wait, right? Yes, Scottaboo runs right into the line instead of running where the edge rusher is, which, of course, they bring more than we could block, so I can't really even blame the line here. And, I mean, I've got nobody yet. And here I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to throw it to that side because, I mean, I got to force it. Time's out. And it's not dropping back. Dropping back's the only thing that even gets this throw off, to be honest, because this guy's untouched. Oh, that's painful. That is painful, but we get more points on the board. We get ball at half, so in theory, as soon as we don't give up a one-play touchdown, kick return touchdown, whatever, it's technically back to even if you believe in your offense to score a touchdown, which I don't, so it's not even, simply put. But yeah, hopefully they're just like, hey, not a bad start, boys. Let's call it 14-6 at half. That's what I'm hoping for, at least, but of course, that's not something I'm expecting, so we are going to run three-man deep. Stop the run if they do run it, which they will. They get a bit of yards. They'll probably still call timeout. They won't. Okay, fair enough. 14-6 deficit with the pick six. It could be worse. All right, so looking at the game plan, we have gained 2.8 yards per carry in the inside zone. I still think that's something you got to focus on. And then as far as defending, I mean, I really don't even remember their offense. I really don't. They had that long shot and then not really a whole lot of success after it. I guess you go defend medium because they are a dangerous deep team, so if you decide to focus short, you're going to give that, deep look up. So I think you kind of just sit middle and just hope for the best, as we are going to try and bounce this to the outside to the 28. You got a lot of players on the line. We're going to try to dive this left. And once again, we just don't really get the blocks. I figure bring in extra blockers. Maybe that'll get your pass game or your run game going. Quick throw to the rookie, who tries to bounce it all the way. Maybe could have still tried to run all the way out, but good enough. Got a damn first down. What can I say? This is not instilling the most confidence for me. Looking like a blitz. Gadsden, good throw. Gets blasted, gains 5. Head tapping him is crazy work. We're going to go with the crosser zig. And they do have it. Swain, I mean, we backed up quite a bit. Is that our fault or is it blitz? Let's find out. It's not us backing up because it's a rusher coming in. It's the two guys not peeling off. We got a lot of bodies coming all over the place. I don't know what that even means, dude. But you know what it is? It's a first down. What does that even mean? Stretch play to the right. I mean, they got an extra safety on the wrong side, so maybe if we get the blocks. It's kind of the whole point of, wow, what a good set of blocks. Whole point, and look at the juke move of blocking in general. I think that's how the sport itself works. I think you get good blocks no matter what type of play it is. You're going to have a pretty good time usually. Swain. Oh, what a throw! Swain, touchdown! Rookie-to-rookie connection. I usually don't trust us because we usually don't have the athleticism on that, that corner. And yet, it's a perfect Spider-Man. Okay, dude. I don't think you guys look all the same. One of you guys is like 2'7". But, yeah, that's a great throw. I mean, just enough separation. It just throws a perfect ball. Tyson Campbell trying to get a second pick six and just slightly out of position. What a ball. What a catch. What a route. What a time to be alive. Gattabu kind of peeling out. This is looking like a Broden look. And he drops it. I saw Broden, but the guy was kind of covering it. Just good enough. And Gadsden drops it. I mean, the guy is absolutely chasing Broden here. Broden's still kind of on his break. I don't love it. Gadsden's turning around perfect time ball. And just, it doesn't hit him. It goes past him. He just straight up drops the damn thing. But hey, we're in a better one than it started. I'll tell you that. That's a great drive to start the second half. Donnelly delivering. A couple of tough throws in there. Read up. Oh my God, we just got crumpled. Good hit. Blasting Jalen. I don't know why he took that hit. Gain of 12, though. All right, got a little, oh, my little pistol look is not Olave, actually. I don't think Olave's even had the ball yet. Collins gets the catch. Be bringing the blitz off the edge. I mean, you're going to have to come up a little bit more, I think, if you would. And we're trying to get there with Campbell. Can't, and that's a pretty good tackle in the open field, but still a first down. Trying to make it seem like we're coming all out here. That's disgusting. We got to get some pressure here. And really good catch there. I mean, what are you supposed to do on that, you know? Who even is that anyways? Is that... I don't know who that is, actually. Yeah, that's not our job. We have the hook. Oh, he breaks off the tackle. Huge hit. Is that Purcell? Are there... I think that is. And the other guy is Joshua Palmer. I didn't think he was going to be superstar. Kind of threw me off a little bit. For the 26-yard line, they are moving pretty well here. And in trouble. Good hit on Jalen, but still 8 yards. We're bringing a blitz. They look like they're running, so why wouldn't we? Not guaranteed, but they will. Trying to get out there with Tariq. We can't. Stiff arm Ramondre, and into the end zone for the touchdown, toting that sideline. Oh my, the power of Ramondre Stevenson there. That dance would piss me off so much if I was on the defense. Trying to chase him down. Complete. I mean, he just got rocked. Because of that failed 2-point conversion, of course, it is now a 2-possession game. Gonna need that offense to score some points. At least a field goal minimum. And we just don't even get the initial blocks. Weeks. I worry about him. I think Weeks has some potential with the speed. We don't want to talk about that either. But I just feel like he's going to be a fumble machine. All right, go and play action first play. They're not blitzing. And that is overthrown. It's just too much pressure, you know? Too much. Not enough time. And again, it's not the drop back because you can see here, play action, play action, play action. We're not in control. Here we are in control. That guy's already beat the tight end. It's just hard not to drop back with this team. What can I say? This team is just... The blocking is troublesome. Scatterboo, I need a little more speed there. I need a tad more bit of speed. Do we run this ball on 3rd and 5? That's crazy, right? It's not crazy. And they're going to call first. Now hurry up to the line. No way that's a first down. Why are we flipping sides? Hell, I might as well change the entire play. Why not? Scatterboo, they're just not on it, so why wouldn't I, you know? 9-yarder. Donnelly, I mean, we're trusting the pass game more. That is some taunting. 4th quarter, down 9. We're in position, though. Maybe to score. Do we trust an end around? You have the tight end picking up the edge rusher. I like it. Or you don't. And it's still a big play. Wayne to the outside to the 40-yard line. Big run. RPO alert. They seemingly are on it, but we get some pretty good blocks for Scatterboo for 9. There was ever a time to go for a play action, be here, but I don't trust it. Let's just take our quick looks. If they blitz, we got the slants. Yeah, I'll throw it away. Might have had the flat throw, but I just, you know, we didn't take it. Scatterboo inside zone. And we get a pretty good seal. First down. Not a great first down, but it's a first down. Not one where I'd be feeling super confident, but we did it. Tight end look. Take Gadsden. A little late on it because I never... Oh, there goes Gadsden. Don't even know if that juke move gained us yards, but we get to the 10. What a play. Huge hit. Who's hurt? Scatterboo's injured. Oh, no. Not on a block. I hate the blocking injuries. Cam Scatterboo laying down. All right, we got a little toss play here. Fake toss. And Swain, man, you got to get upfield, man. I need him to get upfield a little bit quicker than that. Speaking of Swain, though, might have a look. It's not the best ran route, and that is risky. And Wayne comes up with a tough catch. Beautiful play. As we have a foot fracture from Scatterboo. If that is as serious as it sounds, that could really just delay his development. We're going to go with the play action. And on the run, Donnelly, touchdown. Gadsden. We're on the board with another score. This is insanely risky because you don't even need to go for this 2, but I just don't know if I trust the defense. We're going for 2. That's a tough one. There's no way he caught that. Swain with one of the catches of the year if we win this game. And, of course, now we have another injury. There's no way. Already? I can't believe Swain caught this. Bumped. What is that catch? Oh, my. All right, I need that rookie Maynard. I need this man to cook. And we play safe on the read option, and that gives them a lot of room. Bouncing off the tackle to the 43. I mean, this isn't one of those situations where you got to get the stop so you can have a chance, you know, to replicate. This is one of those situations where you got to get a stop in general. Oh, I can't believe... And we miss. You know, they don't need a score. They could waste all the clock, although they think they need a score, at least the way they're playing. I mean, they're throwing the ball on first down. You know, they believe in that offense, which why wouldn't you? It's looked pretty good. And we're not on that tight end. Oh, wow. I mean, I guess. It's not third down, though. I would have taken that look. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how much you believe in controlling this game. I mean, they can control this game if they play it short. But taking that shot to the tight end almost guarantees us points, right? Oh, the luck of the throw. Yeah, I mean, see what I mean? Like, I get it. Maybe that was a tactical look. Maybe he did see the read, but he's like, you know what? We can waste this clock all the way down if we just don't get down the field too quickly. And right now, they are just wasting that clock. And that could be picked! Another possession play. Tariq Carpenter gets beat, but I will, like I said, I will say they are moving this maybe a little too quickly. That two-point conversion looking so smart right now, by the way. They're wasting every second. This is probably going to be run, run, run. Oh, it's not. And he's going to get sacked. We try to take the ball away, and we don't, but that is a massive loss. I'm not saying that guarantees a stop, but it puts it in a good spot. 2-minute warning, one-point game, actually, not even just possession. That two-point conversion failure kind of sucks. We got it back anyway, so you're sort of back to square one. As we can't get in there, and this running back is getting so many yards. Timeout, 3rd and 14. Yeah, Fant needs to get a little closer. We'll shift him over in case it is a run. Running the blitz, and he beats us, but of course it is going to be the safety look. They're going to go for a field goal. We really need a block because while I believe in the offense, you do need a full touchdown. You can't get a field goal. You have to get the whole schwack. Not a bad start to the season, though. Ali on the return as the now starting running back. Maybe that needs to change. 25-yard line, not a great return. We've not had a good start to the return game this year. Braden Donnelly, not a bad start. I mean, look at that throw. He's looked all right. Not quite the rookie quarterback we were expecting, but maybe the one we deserve. We're usually a desperation time screen team, so we are going to try and throw one on first down to see if we can catch him off guard. And nice throw while being hit. Ali. Does he get out of bounds? I mean, we tried to get out of bounds. We should have. Be a pretty big sell if we didn't, so I'm glad we did. Wayne, deep look, potentially. Broden. I mean, it's not open, but they're going to give us 5 yards for it, and he goes out of bounds. Never in a million years. I know we're speaking too early, but never in a million years did I think we'd even come remotely close, especially this early on, to being able to use... We got to throw it away. We had the running back there, and I just was too focused looking at that left side. A pocket passer to even, you know, some sort of success rate. Should have looked at the dump down and just didn't. It's your last read for a reason, but you got to at least get to it, you know? Get to the outside. Good throw to Stevens. Steffens to the corner. Only got one timeout left. Can't waste the timeout just yet. Wayne, obviously, go route is optional. That's not a great look. Broden, please. Ooh, we got to spike it. We have to. 48 seconds left. 50-yard line. I mean, they're making it tough on us. I will say, I don't know what it is with Swain's route running, but it's strange. It's hard to trust. Which, speaking of Swain, and it's overthrown. I mean, that was more on the money than that one overthrow. All right, for all the marbles, get that block from Ali as we just have not had time to throw. Somebody just get open, please. If the throw... Oh, man, that feels very lackluster. Talking all this game about Donnelly and just back-to-back throws, misses them to Swain. That's unfortunate. Back-to-back throws miss. Let's look back at this one. Was this the right read? I was really about to step back even further, and then my brain clicked and said, okay, let's stop stepping back. We stand in the pocket. We step back one more time, in fairness, so we do still step, but it's a tough throw. We have Broden, in fairness, but he misses this throw anyways. He's open. It's not going to be an easy catch, but I think it's going to be a possession anyways. What an effort to try and get to that. We did have Broden there. I just didn't know if I believed in that look. You have this guy right here that's like, I think these two guys are going to step inside and make a play, and they kind of both, well, this guy really sells, but they kind of just both leave Broden. Maybe that's a first down to Broden. It's going to be a long shot even if you complete this, but yeah, it does suck. You guys are probably sick of the breakdowns. It's like, yeah, we saw it. We know you sold. You don't need to show us again all the different reasons you sold. As, of course, there's no point in calling a timeout as they are going to win. 24-20, that pick six really hurt us. Just a little behind them. Those are the throws you just don't want your guy to miss, right? The hard ones, okay, we get it. It's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would be a quarterback. The money's great. But the easy throws, quote-unquote, you got to hit those. And that pick six really, not saying it's the reason we lost, because you can't look at things linearly. You can't look black and white. Oh, well, that was 7 points. Take away 7 points, they lose. You know, who knows if we score the drive there. They maybe score the next drive after. You know, maybe we get stopped and we end up punting the ball or something. They score a touchdown. But one thing's for sure is we should have won that game. We had it. I wouldn't say we had it, but we had chances. You know, it wasn't like we had the lead and we blew it, but we had opportunities and we blew them. And the defense, I mean, it was good. All things considered, you know, you give up that big, massive touchdown. There it is, speaking of, to Nico Collins. And you bounce back really well throughout. And just unfortunately, well, it doesn't help that you give up 100% passer completion. But 9 for 9. Oh, man. Donnelly, I mean, this is the most we've really trusted a quarterback in a while. And I think he did a pretty good job just inopportunistic times, right? You know, throwing the 2 incompletions in a row, and then obviously that pick six. Rush game, obviously Scottaboo, there's concerns there that he's out for a significant time with a foot fracture. Stevenson, they really didn't run the ball that much. I mean, their offense didn't really give them a reason to win, but our offense did, unfortunately. They did put up enough points on their side, and Swain, obviously the rookie, had a great year. Wayne had a couple of plays. Gadsden, obviously, with a touchdown. Massive play to Collins. Looking at the sack totals, you got Pratt with a sack on a blitz, Pierce with a half, Martin with a half, Rogers with a half, Maynard with a half. We got pressure for the first time in a while, but once again, that pick six, that's the one that's really going to haunt us. Gadsden, who, I mean, sort of picked up where he left off in the preseason, ends up with an upgrade point. That is crazy, the morale, by the way. That is insane. Pretty good upgrade, though. 2 short, 3 to catch, 1 to truck, 1 to release. I mean, as far as like a guy that, you know, my lord, -13 catching, -12 catching traffic. What, all because we said that he isn't the starter? We proved we were right. Swain just had a 77-yard game. You know, relax. Both guys can be good just because one's a starter, one's not. Man, that morale hit definitely is not helping us any. But, of course, Skinner, man, this guy with his zone coverage upgrades, is one of the best zone players in the entire league, let alone at his own position. 86 zone. And here it is. The sad moment of truth. Okay, it could have been worse. You know, you kind of need your feet for pretty much everything in this sport. There's not really a player that can't go without their feet. So the fact that he's only going to miss 3 games, potentially less if we have a really early bye, which I don't think we're going to have a week 4 bye. You know, he's only going to miss 3 games, which is fair enough. Of course, we're going right back to the NFC East here with game 2 of 2 in this one, as we take on the Silverbacks. And, of course, there's no question about it. The Silverbacks are still not going to be winning games there. Of course, looking at their numbers, they had 17 points, which ranks 28th. Ours isn't much better with 20, which is 21st. But, yeah, we are not looking great to start this season, huh? Let's take a look at what their team looks like. They got some good players. They just, for some reason, aren't good. I don't know what it is, but maybe they'll get some motivation against us. Black Knights with the clean sweep. Tyson Campbell with the pick 6. I mean, it begins every single time. I mean, you expect us not to give up Player of the Week? You're crazy. Of course, we have a couple of storylines still, which I'm not really sure what this is about. Maybe the running back situation, as it is definitely a growing concern. Your expectations for our first-round pick today. Is that time I would say they want to know how they're going to perform? I have no idea, dude. He had a half a sack. If it's like 5, 5.5, 6, okay, I guess. Anything higher, I don't know if that's going to be possible. So they think 8 sacks. I mean, there's no way we get 12. So if we can get to 8, that would be an insane year. What kind of XP does he get if he gets it, though? Does it show? One more questions. 9K. That's actually a pretty good XP bonus. So, yeah, let's hope he gets 8 sacks, I suppose. And then press conference is going to be about the... Maybe this is going to be about the running back. Or do we just not care about Cam Scottaboo breaking his foot? How do you feel about the result? I mean, it wasn't great. But, which side of the ball struggled more? I mean, that's hard to tell, because our defense gave us some points, but, I mean, it's got to be the offense, right? Our offense needs to make more plays. The run game needs to play better. Starting quarterback, starting running back. Yeah, I think the entire offensive line. I love it says left tackle, Left guard all the way through. No, not left trigger. They get a 3 to run block, which is nice. Yeah, definitely the smart move there. Oh my god, I thought we had it bad. The Silverbacks, their running backs out 2 with a broken collarbone and then a broken toe for Tariq Woolen. That's going to make things a little bit easier. Here are the Silverbacks. Jaden Daniels, quarterback number 1. That guy is a problem. Ton of speed, ton of talent. Braylon Allen, 88 speed. So they got a good running back backup. Just he's not as dynamic as Dobbins is, but he will lower the shoulder and just run through you. Looking at the wide receivers, Ayuk and Higgins make for a great duo. And then Diami Brown has been a serviceable slot. Of course, Carlos Pritchett, a lot of potential there too in the slot himself. Travis Kelce, 95 overall, tight end 1. Conley, their tight end 2, is a rookie, I think. Yeah, Eddie Conley. Left tackle, solid, and Garrett Bowles. Runyon's a decent pass blocker. Left guard, Elton Jenkins at center is a good, versatile Swiss Army knife on the O-line. Scherf is a solid right guard, and then Blake Fisher is a young developing right tackle. Latu, a lot of potential there. Left end. Right end, Jordan Davis. I mean, one way or another, somebody's playing the wrong position. Grenard at left out. He's a solid edge rusher, obviously. Speed at middle linebacker with Blake Cashman. And then Khalil Mack still doing it at a high level at the edge opposite side of Grenard. Kyler Gordon is going to be your cornerback 1. More of a slot corner, so got a little bit of little slot cornerage going on with Tariq Woolen being out. Free safety 1's not the fastest, so maybe take a shot deep. And then Jalen Thompson, our strong safety, is very good across the board. Cardi, very long leg there. I don't think his leg's any longer than anyone else's, but yeah, he can kick long, I suppose. Looking at the strategy, what do? They do pass the ball. I would say passing short is going to be their look, and then we are going to try and attack the run. I think the inside, even though they got Jordan Davis playing left end, right end, whatever the hell it was, I still think we can run the ball. And here goes those Chupacabras back at home again. Even though, this is a team that you expect to lose a lot of games, the Silverbacks, I can't say this is guaranteed. This is just far from it. Higgins getting, wow, we're number 85, 6, by the way, but getting whiteout vibes, to be fair. Definitely getting whiteout vibes, but yeah, we've got a good one here. Got 2 teams you don't expect much of going into the season, but teams with just enough talent that you never know, right? Our talent isn't great, but we've got some playmakers, like Broden is a freak athlete. He's huge. Same with Swain, freak athlete. Scadaboo, he's become one of the better running backs in the league. It just sucks that he's injured. And then defensively, our edge is really good. You never know how far you can go with a good pass rush. So hopefully those guys keep getting better. Maybe start teeing off, and this defense maybe plays better than they actually can be. Again, pass rush. You really can do a lot with a good elite pass rush, which those 2 guys should become elite at some point. As we are going to overrun the return a little bit, but still not to the 30. It's a good defensive effort, I suppose. Here goes Jaden Daniels coming out there. Let's see how he has played in week 1, 242 with 2 touchdowns. He's played pretty accurately on the run for the first play. And there goes Braylon Allen showing some athleticism. Huge hit, though. Not expecting to see a guy of his size going upended. Pretty big play of 7, though, already. Going to bring Wood up. Could be a crosser look. It will be play action. And there is going to be a penalty. This could be a hold. It's going to be an ineligible man downfield, actually, which is going to bring them back 5 yards. We'll say that was a long developer, so it does not surprise me. Ooh. Sure, we'll bring the blitz. We got to run over now. We're going to go with the edge rusher here. We're on that. And there is nobody deep. He drops it one-handed. Diami Brown. What is he doing? Skinner is literally off in no man's land. I don't know what he's looking at. There's nobody coming into his zone. Like, sure, you have the tight end, maybe becomes a problem, but you got to cover that deep look, and he just doesn't. But Diami, I don't know. Not the first time we've seen... Oh, no. It's all right. Maybe it's not. It goes to the left side anyways to Braylon Allen. But not the first time we've seen one of those one-handed mistakes. They do convert, so this will be a fresh set of downs. Look at Justin Rogers forcing a little scramble almost. Justin Rogers kind of going off a little early, right? Maybe he finds his way into the backfield. Maybe gets a breakout. Who knows? To the outside, it's a great throw and catch. 3rd and 1 to the 48. We bring in a blitz. Got to bring him up a little bit. It's tough because these guys are really not built to one-on-one against these superstars, but you got no choice in these man looks. And he might not bring him down himself, but Pierce will knock him back 6 yards, and we will force the punt. Guy's up in arms. You don't know what the hell just happened, but that's fine. It's fine for us. Ali on the return, we really should change that. I mean, I suppose with Scattaboo out, it is kind of a committee. Can we please block committee running situation as Ali? Oh, I couldn't tote the sideline. He's still trying to tote it. You know, he is, it does a pretty good job returning, but yeah, we can just run the ball with whoever at this rate. Scattaboo was kind of the most grounded guy, but there you go, Donnelly. Not a bad start. That pick six really sucks, but we can build on it. Play action first play. Get ourselves behind the sticks. We love to do that. Not a easy throw, but it's there. Broden to the 48. Make him earn that stop. Don't just, you know, hey, here's a run. Here's run, run, run. As Ali will try to cut it upfield for a gain of 6. It's just tough because, you know, with an offensive line like this, I don't know, Cam Scattaboo might not be built for the team, right? As they're going to go Swain, who just has all the speed in the world. I don't even know if he's necessarily open there schematically, but he's just so fast that he's just going to be the guy. Not the type of play you run with a slow tight end, I'll tell you that much. As we are going to try and run a dive here, and our guys get lost, but it works out nonetheless. We gain about 12. Good fight. I mean, Scattaboo is such a high overall already, but it just seems like Ali is better, you know? I mean, the blocks are better for him, it seems, in general, but at the same time, the speed difference is killer. We go right back to the run. And our guy kind of misses. Ali slipping off of tacklers. I mean, he even kind of breaks tackles just as well. It's just, how do you bench a guy that is just such a high overall already? He just doesn't have athleticism. That's the problem. Steffens, good throw. It's behind him, though, and because of it, dropped. Stick is a tough look because it's really not going to get you into the end zone other than the slant, maybe the out. We should have taken that, and, of course, our quarterback is not mobile. I mean, the only real look you have here for a touchdown is back in the end zone, Wayne. Which maybe if I stand tough in this pocket, we can deliver. I mean, you can't, man. We got points, though. They didn't start with a touchdown like last team did, but we got a field goal like last time. So, I mean, if last game is going to be a trend for this game, oh, my God, he's got a chance. Oh, he's going to take the run. Why wouldn't you? Oh, that is a massive hit. How is he not fumbling? What a hit by Skinner. If you follow the trend of last game, we're winning this one, technically. Who is 85 anyways that T. Higgins can't have it? Who is it? Oh, that's pretty good D. Great defense. Beautiful play. Oh, actually, T is technically 5 now. So someone must have 5. Why didn't he just go back to 85 then? I don't even know. Pierce with a spin. It actually kind of worked, but no time to actually develop it. 3rd and 1, though. Could be a run. Not a run. Hesitating, and Daniel's going to be short. 4th and 1. Are they going to go for it or not? That's a sack. At least it freaking better be a sack. This might be a win. We're jumping the gun a bit, I will admit, but this could be a win. As Ali rounds the corner. I mean, there's a reason why Ali is one of the special teamers. End of the first quarter, super low-scoring game, but the defense is coming alive. And they do register as that of a sack, so we'll have a half a sack for Pierce, half for Paul. I'm going to bounce this, and Ali showing off that speed. Trying to hezzy him. Gains 9. I mean, is Ali the better running back? He's either running back of the future, maybe. This play action, they're definitely coming with the blitz. This is going to be a cancel. Yeah, we're going to have to force it. Unfortunately, Swain was open, but re-engaged by the defender and got locked up. That play call was kind of like a play for freaking Marcel Reese if he was still playing. And Ali met, but just got to the spot quicker. I mean, is that a stop if it's Scattaboo? Maybe. Oh, Lord. Stop no matter who it is on that play. Latu. Kicking us to the curb on that one. Going to put him in the flat as this is looking like another blitz. And Swain. Nice catch. Play it safe. Don't get popped. Weak zone. They're expecting dive. And there goes Ali. Busting through the hole. Sus. Tries to stiff arm into a hurdle. Ali, it ain't that serious. You're not fighting for the job because it's yours right now. There's no one to fight with. As Wayne, I mean, looking like a pretty good runner. Just ran right past him for 5. Going to go back to the end around, but this time Broden a little more drawn out instead of the proper sweep. And there goes Broden showing off the speed. Look at the cut inside for about 12. Got a crazy play action. We'll see it. Got a bunch of tight ends. We'll see if we can throw it deep or not. We're not going to be able to. Oh, why is he stopping? Great job on the catch, but should have finished that to the sideline. Trying to mix it up as much as possible here. And those linebackers are just posturing, right? They are. Good throw to the outside. We're seeing the field well. Great spin move. Not really. A great spin move would have actually taken both of them out and gotten the touchdown. I think we're reading the field well. Pre-snap, post-snap. Let's try to finish this off with a touchdown, though, shall we? It was a bad decision. Gain 1. Like, that's the thing. If we could put, like, Scadaboo's ball skills into... combine them with Ali's athleticism, you know, maybe we're cooking. And speaking of cooking, Gadsden's cooking with touchdown 2 on the year. Who would have thought tight end 2 would pay so much in the currency of touchdowns? We are now up 10. And of course, Ali is a lower back strain, so now it's Kincaid coming in. And of course, he missed an extra point. Why wouldn't we? Still 2-possessioner, but we've been having extra point / 2-point conversion issues to start this year. Let's not add to them. I was going to say he went out of bounds after his knee was down, I guess, so the clock stops. Good press. Oh, God, that's sudden stop. Wow, what a stiff arm, Braylon Allen. Not going to be doing that to Tariq Carpenter, I'll tell you that much, though. Cute little stiff arm, but Tariq Carpenter just sent you ass. He sent him flying. The 40. Oh, it could be picked. Wow, what a throw by freaking Jaden Daniels. I thought that was pick 6 by Paul. I don't know if it really just was out of reach or if he stopped too early or something. I don't know. It kind of felt like he just didn't run through the play. Can't get off the line, man. This blocking as their running backs, Braylon Allen specifically, just doing well in the receiving department. I mean, they're driving down this field like it's nothing. You can bring the blitz off the edge with Skinner. Why not? Oh, we're late. That's not a problem, though. That's a problem. That's slant. Can we get Maynard? Oh, rookie wasn't even set up. Oh, my. Oh, we are not set up at all. Good knock out of bounds. Dime look blitz. Let's get the safety kind of near in the line of scrimmage in case Kelsey goes inside. He doesn't. Little short dump off. Great defense. Loss of 4. Going to drop in a bit more coverage, as rightfully so, as they bring 5. Empty backfield here. Stepping up. Looking there, and there's, I mean, it's good defense. Ooh, don't know about that hit decision there. You know the guy's about to slide, and you can't just go full head first into him like that. Once again, sus, pause, whatever. And he's going to try to run again. We're on it. Oh, that is some bull crap, by the way. He looks like he's trying to fake slide us. Look at this. Little hesitation, back step, fake slide, whatever you want to call it. They will get a, a much needed, potentially game-altering field goal right before half here. We got about 12 seconds left. There's not really much we're going to be able to do with that other than a good return. And not even that will be something that is true. We'll run the ball with Vaki, who is actually our running back, not Kincaid. And that is not going to be for much, as we'll take this to halftime. Up 6. 3-9. What an elite game between 2 elite teams. Love to see it. Let's take a look at the league here at halftime. Not sure what time this game's even been played. It kind of felt like a prime timer, but maybe not. Maybe it is. Who knows? We have the Blaze and the Monsters. They're going to show any scores. They will. Halftime is coming up. Monsters with an 0-2 start. 7-7 against the Blaze. And then, of course, looking at the Snow Leopards versus the Sharks, they're getting cooked. And now the Ghouls versus the Blue Dragons, important team for us to pay attention to. A 1-0, but losing to those Ghouls by 7, nearing halftime. Look at the highlight plays. Obviously, Ali, before that injury, kind of gave us a boost to that running game, which we didn't really have. Maybe getting himself injured doing stuff like that, but Donnelly stepping back 1,000 yards, gets a touchdown over to Gadsden, of course, 39 because of that missed extra point. And here goes the kickoff. Start the second half. We are getting the ball. Ali is back in the starting lineup, but also back on the kick returns, which needs to change. Pretty safe looking tackle at the 25-yard line. Might even just need to, if we can, not return the ball. But hey, at least Vaki got 1 carry. Maybe that's the only carry he gets all game, but he got 1. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I kind of felt that was going to be a problem. That's my bad. I apologize. All right, Ollie. I appreciate you coming back. I don't want you to get hurt again. That zig. It's another bad throw behind Stephens, who drops it because of it. It is like the craziest case of deja vu you're ever going to see. I don't really like the way this is set up. Can I get... I like the play, like the routes. Can I not get Ali in the backfield here? Thank you. That's better. I think that's better. Double block. That's a pretty damn good throw. Stephens to the 43. Beautiful play. There you go. Just get us a little bit of time. Brought like our entire team to block. And we do get that time to throw. And can't hold the block. It's slammed for a gain of nothing. The run game going back to where it crawled out of and died. Try again though, 2nd and 10. And try, I mean, I just need a block, man. It's bad enough that we don't get like the blocking from the offensive line in general, but then when you do have a block, you don't finish it. I mean, they're on this, and we have no choice. And it's overthrown. I mean, it's either take that shot, maybe you risk a pick at the 30, or have to punt anyways, and, well, it leads to nothing. I mean, this team should be, I mean, a team that we actually do pretty well against in the air, right? Because Tariq Woolen's injured. Come on, bring him down. Big return to the 24. And now Falele's injured. Oh, Falele, could you not touch the player before the play starts? Relax. You're not even dating anymore. Braylon Allen gets tossed to the side. Justin Rogers, man, I like the intensity. Guys had a pretty impressive start to the season already. Taking on Travis Kelce. We get burned, turned around. Good throw into the slant. Defense is good, but it still holds on. 3rd and 3. The guy's showing how strong he is yet. The guy caught it on you. You know, he caught it on you, and then set up a 3rd and 3. Manageable. Oh, we got beat. No way he hits that throw. Good wrap up from behind to the 47. I can't believe he hit that throw. The reaction time on it, too. He's seen it and instantly whipped it out there. Can't whip it out, dude. You got to keep that thing in. And it's going to be handoff inside. Wow, one-on-one against a slot corner. Braylon Allen taken down pretty quickly there, surprisingly. I mean, look how big Braylon is. Like, this is not a guy you'd expect a DB to bring down. I suppose didn't really have momentum yet. Good push, but unfortunately, just quick throw again. That's why we have the short pass on our focus. Wood, he's like not even... Yeah, I was about to say, I want him on that side. Martin, please get out of him. Yeah, that's a deep look. And he's actually going to take this. And it's going to be picked off by Skinner. Yeah, I don't know if I love that look for them. As Skinner gets a block. Skinner, really good return. Stiff arm to the 47. Beautiful return as well as the takeaway in general. As yeah, I mean that's why I was so impressed by our touchdown on that look to Swain in week 1. Because I mean that is a tough ball to hit. I mean if Daniel can't hit it, which I mean Jaden Daniels is throwing from a deeper spot. Donnelly hitting that is more impressive than ever. Gonna go the sprint out play. It's a tough one, speaking of. And Gadsden holds on. Okay, I mean, I have no idea how. I don't know what has gotten into this guy, but I think the motivation of us telling the media that Swain is tight end 1 has made him tight end 1. I don't know what else to say. Great throw on the run, by the way. Avoids the hit by kind of slowing down inside. And, I mean, that is just a ball that I would never in a million years any of our guys to catch, especially Gadsden, whose morale is down, apparently. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are mental health experts, but to me, personally, I don't think the guy's morale is down. Nice little dump off. I'm surprised Ali caught that. He fumbles the ball. Good recovery. Was it even actually a fumble? Who knows? But if it's going to gain us yards, I'm not going to worry about a review. Oh, what a move by Ali. Does enough to almost get the first down. I don't know why, but it's resonating in my head that I might have said, what a review by Ali. I don't know. Did I? I thought he was taking the tight end. What a catch by Ali for the first down, though. I thought he was going to take the tight end. Why wouldn't he? That's arguably a touchdown, no? See if we can get him offside. I don't love the hike, so unless they do. Oh, they do. Perfect throw, and maybe not a perfect throw, but enough down to the 1. Damn, that would have been a touchdown if the throw was a little bit better. We actually got him offsides. If you take away the sides part, it sounds like we said got him off. We are just, I mean, this is just stupid, isn't it? Maybe not. We get the touchdown away, and there you go. Beautiful play. I don't know what it is about the Silverbacks, man. They just suck. You need a morale boost. You need a win. That's the team to go to. Oh, I didn't think he was going to cover that. Almost pick 6. That would have maybe changed some things, right? 5-15. Touchdown and field goal ties it. And then, of course, they start out the drive with a holding penalty. But, yeah, I don't know why that guy even covered the running back. He had his own problems, but he stopped it, I suppose. And, oh, there goes Braylon Allen. Gains nothing, though. That's a lot of effort for nothing. Me trying to work out. 2nd and 20. Good little press. Get on him. What are you doing? 12 yards gained. You know, the direction of the game and us scoring that 2-possession lead touchdown. It feels like the game's over, but it is not. It's just really isn't. And there goes Braylon Allen. Huge fumble. Now it is. Is that Fant again? Haven't really seen a whole lot of fumbles. I mean, obviously we had Ali, but I don't think that was a legit fumble anyways. And this time the fumble will actually just win the game for us. Was it Fant? It was not. It was it? I don't even think it was Skinner. It was Wood, laying the wood. But hell, honestly, technically this game still isn't over, so still going to act as if, you know, we really just need to keep driving the ball. Should have bounced that outside, really, but a lot of times you bounce it outside, it puts us in worse of a position. That's fine. It's okay. Didn't turn the ball over. It's a win. Trying to waste as much clock as we can. No free play. And the guard does a good job, Ali. Tries to slow down, goes out of bounds, but it's not even the 5-minute mark, so it doesn't matter. As Whippler's injured. It's been an okay decision to move to guard, and, well, that decision's gone now. We got the rookie out there. Don't know if I love this play, but it actually does work. And we get some pretty good blocks all the way to the outside. Broden can't finish his block, unfortunately. We still gain 7. Whippler injury doesn't seem to be major, so we're fine. Going to play action boot this thing, see if we can get Gadsden. And we're just going to run. Oh, we could have ran for more, but, you know, we see it with the pocket passer. There's just, you don't trust it. Donnelly with the legs. We talked about it before. Donnelly is slow, but he's not slow enough to where, like, he can't get out of there. You know, he can move around just enough. That time we do at the cutback end. Just don't have that outside on us. Yeah, this has been a really good drive for us, so, you know, I'm barring like a turnover touchdown. Oh, we tried to bounce it. Didn't work. This should be the win. As we get another injury, this time Steffens, I think. No, it's Gadsden. Seen that guy injured a lot. I would love to throw it to call the game, but I think he played smart. A pick 6 is the best way for them to win this game. Oh, especially with Ali breaking tackles to the 3. What a run. Ali, 18 for 86. Looking great. Yeah, I don't know if I feel great about this play. Let's go with this play action. I wish it was like a rollout play action. Tight end's wide open. Matlock, the big, massive man. That is the dagger. Bruce Turner for Gadsden. Love the idea that he's playing the violin. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Not even sure why going for 2 really helps us. 18-point deficit. It really doesn't, to be honest, but we'll go for 2 anyways. And there goes Donnelly running for the first down of the 2-point conversion. A little bit of a late hit there, but he's fine. 23-3. Those Silverbacks always suck. Honestly, I think 100 of us could kill one. I mean, what? 26-3. Apparently there was a field goal after an interception at the end there. I'd love to see who actually got that pick. As we're going to look okay. Not great, but okay. We put up some points. Donnelly has looked pretty good so far, I will admit. The accuracy has just been night and day different between some of the quarterbacks of the past. Really like that Milton guy. He didn't really get much of a chance to run, but I like the build. Also, to be fair, I like the build of Matlock too, but I'm not going to be running every week with him, so huge hit by Wood, finishing the game out on that pretty much. Tree Carpenter with the recovery. Very fitting as he has been one of the hard hitters of our team, so maybe not forcing the fumble, but recovering one is great. Not a lot of yards for Donnelly, but the touchdowns, the yards. Seems like when you're controlling the game a lot, you know, you just do run the ball a lot, which Ali finishes with exactly 100 yards. I don't know what to do when Cam Scadaboo's back, because it really just, night and day, even last season, Ali just looks better. Scadaboo's a better player, he's just not as fast, and that is playing into it. Look at how many different players caught the ball for us. They had 4 guys catch the ball, we had 8. What a game. I mean, the fullback, the third-string tight end, I mean, who didn't catch the ball, you know? As far as defensively goes, 1 sack for Malachi Maynard, half for Paul, half for Pierce, a pick for Fant and Skinner. Nice. We like it. And that is going to be it for this one. We actually end with a win. We do have some big ones, though. We have the Blue Dragons, who look like they're on their way to a loss, and then the Celtic Foxes, who have already lost, and then the Monsters, who were the number 1 team in our division last year, already starting off kind of weakly. Lost their first game, and they were on par for looking like they were going to go 0-2, so we'll see what the next 2 games have in store for us. Like I said, I think that's going to be the plan. 2 games per episode, and we're pretty much just going to do daily. No light goal or anything like that, just daily. We'll do a light goal for the off-season, I think. Maybe the playoffs. Maybe we'll do like a light goal for the, I don't know. But the off-season maybe, because I usually do like to have like a little break in between so we have some, time to decide between numbers, names, and, who starts, who doesn't, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, that's it. That's the plan. And, we'll be back with a rebuild for sure tomorrow. And like I said, I imagine we'll have another Chupacabras tomorrow as well. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe we'll do like none on Fridays or something. I don't know. But that's the plan, basically daily. Regardless, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, appreciate continued support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK plays for non-Madden content, which we've been playing Oblivion, and I've been working on a Dead Island 2 series with a friend of mine, so, be on the lookout for all that. And I do want to play GTA 4. I mentioned it for like a month now that I wanted to play it, but Oblivion's kind of taken that over. And, regardless, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya. And again, as always, shout out to the members. I really do appreciate you guys a ton, especially brand new member, Stool47. Appreciate you a ton, and of course, all the members that have been here before you or are currently actively a member. Check out the members-only rebuilds we've done. One on the 15th of every month. Last one was kind of a wild one. It was like a celebrities one, if you will, and check those out if you're a member, didn't realize those were a thing, or you're a brand new member, didn't realize those were a thing, and of course, if you're not a member yet, you're thinking about becoming one, click the join button next to the subscribe button. All the details will be in there. Well, once again, member or not, count how many times I said member. Appreciate you all for watching, and